Yes, hello friend. Good morning. And just I'm talking to you today on the topic the nationalism in India. Nationalism in India is very important topic. In this topic we are talking about you already. I'm sending you the written notes, but I'm explaining this lesson in brief. The first of all, you understand what is nationalism. Nationalism is a process, it's a feeling of nationality and devotion for the nation. And the nationalism in India, there is a big difference between Indian nationalism and European nationalism. You know that nationalism is started in Europe with the nation process of nation state. What is nation state? You know that the nation state, it's just a rise at the nation state, the unity in the nation. And the first nation state was arise in the France after the French Revolution, and the in Germany and Italy. It was the story of rising of nation states in Europe. And in Europe, the nationalism started as a nation state. And after that, it was a brief explanation of first chapter, that is the chapter in history. It is that chapter in history, it is the nationalism in Europe. Second, today I'm talking about the nationalism in India. Both two topic, first and second topic, are very important for the board exam. And the both are interrelated, because first chapter is nationalism in Europe and second chapter is nationalism in India. Both are interrelated. And the nationalism, rise of nationalism story in India is different than Europe. In India, the nationalism started in 1920, in 1920 20 with the starting of non-cooperation movement in leadership of Gandhian leadership. And it was started in 1920 with the starting of non-cooperation movement in the guidance of Gandhiji. And it was still continue till the end of the Indian freedom struggle, till 1947, when India became independent from British rule on 15 August 1947. So you know the period of this, it's a very good topic, and you can understand in a most interesting topic also this is. And you can understand this topic in without any stress, without any pressure on your mind, but you listen and understand this topic as a story. And you understand. And that I'm continue this. So in Indian nationalism, yeah, nationalism in India started from 1922 with the non-cooperation movement. It was started by Gandhiji. Non-cooperation movement was the very important movement at national level. By the help of this non-cooperation movement, Gandhiji entered in national politics. Non-cooperation movement was started 1920, and it continued till 1922. And it was withdrawn by the Gandhiji by after the Chori Chora incident in 1922 in Gorakhpur district of Uttar Pradesh. And by the help of non-cooperation movement, Gandhiji entered in national politics. Second important moment in this, if you follow to Gandhiji, then you can easily understand the whole nationalism in India. Means nationalism in India is the story of freedom struggle from British rule by the Indians. And the main national leader in nationalism, he was Gandhiji. After, when Gandhiji withdrew the non-cooperation movement in 1922, and after a gap he prepared again and planned for Indian freedom struggle, and in 1930 he started the civil disobedience movement, yani Savina Avagya Andolan. Civil disobedience movement was started in 1930 and it continued till 1932. It was start it goes in two stages. First stage from 1930 to 1931, and second stage of civil disobedience movement was 1932 to 1934. And in 1931 the civil disobedience movement was postponed by Gandhi Irwin Pact in 1931. And after that civil disobedience movement in 1940, 1940, Gandhiji started an individual civil disobedience movement. What was this? So, individual civil disobedience movement was a training for every Indian for to participate at self level and for Indian freedom struggle, because after non-cooperation movement and after civil disobedience movement, Gandhiji understand that if leader is started after arresting of the leader of the movement, the movement become powerless. So Gandhiji started an innovative formula, introduce an innovative formula how to run a movement for freedom struggle of India in the absence of a leader. And so in 1940, the individual civil disobedience movement was started, and it was continued till 1941. The first satyagrahi of individual civil disobedience movement was Vinoba Bhave, and later you know that Vinoba Bhave became the founder of Bhudan movement in India. And the second important the leader second individual satyagrahi, vyaktigat satyagrahi, was selected by Gandhiji was Jawaharlal Nehru. So it was a good training schedule for the Indian freedom struggle by Gandhiji. We are talking today audio and video visual. If you are watching me, then you can understand very well without any hesitation. And after this video, after watching this video, you can ask any problem to me. So you listen, please. You listen without any fear, with an interesting approach, and listen me as a story I am telling you. And the last very important movement was started by Gandhiji was Quit India movement. Quit India movement means Bharat Chodo Andolan. It was started in 1942 from on 8 August 1942 from Bombay, and Bombay in Agast Kranti Maidan. And the leader again of Quit India movement was Gandhiji, and he gave the slogan Angrejo Bharat Chodo Quit India. Resolution was passed by Indian National Congress also, and Gandhiji raised the slogan do or die, karo ya maro. And Gandhiji was basically a non-violent person, but at this stage he became aggressive, and he was ready to just to for the he was in position to do or die for the Indian freedom struggle. And after 1942, it was the last moment for the Indian freedom struggle. And after this moment, Britishers realized really that it's not easy to maintain the rule after 1942 on India. And after that, in this lesson you can read very well that Lord Mountbatten was the last Governor General in India, and he was the last British Governor General in India before independence. On 3rd June 1947, he implemented a plan that is known as the Mountbatten Plan. In that plan, India was divided into two nations, India and Pakistan, two independent dominion, and so the plan of Indian partition is also known as Mountbatten Plan. On 15 August 1947, India became independent, and before one day, on 14 August 1947, Pakistan became independent from British rule. And so Pakistan celebrate every year their Independence Day on 14 August, and India celebrate every 15 August as the Independence Day. And why we celebrate the Independence Day on every 15 August? Reason is behind this that on 15 August 1947, India became independent from British rule, from British parliamentary, from the supremacy of the British Parliament. So India become independent, and this is the brief story. You can just read. I will send you the questions and answers also. You can listen and you can write down the questions and answers, and then you can ask me your queries, your problems related to this topic. So thank you so much watching me, and again I'm so thankful to you. I will meet you in the next topic, the the making of global world in India. That is, next topic will be in history. There are only few topics in history, but all the topics are knowledgeable and very interesting. Very nice to meet you. Take care of your from corona. A disease is just going to gripping the whole world, and it is a not a national crisis, it is an international crisis to for the safety of humanity. To take care of your health, take care of your studies. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.